And we're live.
What up, what up, what up?
Late as hell.
Yep, sure is.
But it is the effing podcast 919. I am B-Dub.
I am Hassan, a.k.a. Alpha Dog. Woo, woo.
Yes, and we are coming to you very late because we just saw a very exciting game between the San Antonio Spurs winning against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it was a very close game, but ultimately the Spurs came and took the game. Game 7 win. Yeah. They're headed to the finals.
Spurs and Knicks.
Yes, they beat the Oklahoma City Thunder 111 to 103.
Right.
Wembanyama almost got fouled out the game.
Yep.
He had 5, but he led with 22 points, 7 of 15 shooting. 5 for 7 from the free throw line.
Champetti, he had about 20 points. He shot over 50%.
Yep. Their leading scorer on the Thunder was SGA, of course, 35 points, 12 for 21 from the field goal, 9 for 11 from the free throw. Not surprising he got to the line so much.
Yeah.
But the biggest story of the night was old soft-ass Chet
Holmgren.
Chet Holmgren only took 2 shots the entire game.
4 points, 4 rebounds. In a game 7 for you to have the chance to go back and defend your championship, and you got your heart taken from by Wemby.
Soft.
I mean, he came in, he posterized your ass during the game. That's number one. And outside of that, for a defending champion, I said the whole series, when Jalen Williams went down because his hamstring injury, I was like, Chet, automatically you come up to be the number 2 scorer. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even come through. And the games that they won, he scored over 15 points. But tonight, you let Wemby come into your crib.
Mm-hmm. And
dominate you.
Yes, it was a close game till the end when the Spurs broke away, and it was still kind of close.
Yeah,
I mean,
they had over 5 people. I mean, OKC had over 5 players that was in double figures, but the point was they had their shooting percentage-wise was terrible. All of them was under 50%, whereas the Spurs, most of their starting players, they were shooting over 50%. So it seemed like the game was just based off of the stats. The game was harder for the OKC than it was for the Spurs.
Yeah. So this is Wemby's West, as they said at the end of the game.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. As of right now, they're doing their thing because their last 3 picks in the draft pick is the reason why they are heading to the finals.
And I'm sure they'll accept it. That's how San Antonio wins. They don't get players through free agency. They get players through draft. That's how they got all their legendary players.
Would you say that the Spurs roster is better than OKC's?
I would say, we're going to keep leaving out the fact that Jalen Williams was hurt.
Facts. And Mitchell, which he's like their top reserve player coming off the bench.
So I'm not going to give the Thunder too much flack. Really, the villain of the game is Chet.
I mean, but you have to give them some flack because that was the advantage that they had coming into last year, them winning the championship. As even coming into this season, they had a deep bench, but the Spurs, they just showed their draft picks is hitting on as well. They're just as deep, but it just shows that the younger Bucks was more hungry for it, and they're the youngest team in the league.
Yeah. Now, this is going to be the finals coming up. We got the New York Knicks.
They fan base is gonna be out loud and clear.
What? New Yorkers have another reason to be obnoxious? No.
I mean, for real though, I wouldn't mind seeing them win it. I mean, because it's been over 20-something years since they won it.
Who?
Longer than that?
Knicks?
Like 50.
Yeah, the Knicks ain't won it in over 50 years.
I wasn't even born. Let me.
It was the early 70s.
Exactly.
Afros and bell bottoms were in.
So I think the closer they came was like 95, 99.
Yeah, that year with Patrick and he missed the was that the year he missed the putback or the layup?
I think so. I mean, but the '99 season, that's when they went against the Spurs. But that was a short season. That was the last time.
Yeah, that was the last time they went to the finals. So this is going to be interesting. But
I will go for the Knicks.
Of course, you're from New Jersey.
No, I'm not. That's right. You're right. I am from Jersey, but I'm a Laker fan, so I'm.
You would still root for the hometown team.
I mean, it's because I have a lot of family members that are Knicks fans. So, for them to experience, I mean, I've experienced plenty championship with the Lakers. So I know what it's like. So I will want them for this season. Y'all Spurs, y'all done came up. I want them Knicks. They've been playing good throughout the whole playoffs. So we can't sit here and act like they didn't. They
But they're coming out of very weak East.
Do we? How's that? Was Boston weak?
Boston wasn't full. I don't feel like Tatum was 100%.
Okay, but they was for them to. Jaylen Brown was an MVP candidate. They was still top 4 in the league.
I mean, they were a contender coming into the season. I wasn't expecting.
No, they wasn't. People didn't think they was going to be a contender. They thought this season was going to be just a okay season. But Jaylen Brown, he proved it. They did right. So again, even once Tatum, even when a 60% Tatum, they still had a chance to win. They just didn't make the shots at the end. So I'm not taking what the Knicks done lightly. You know what I'm saying? Because again, anything can happen once the playoffs start. It's a new season.
Who did the Knicks have to go through? Didn't they play Toronto?
Nope. They went through Atlanta, which they was down in the Atlanta season. The Atlanta series, they came back, beat Atlanta.
Atlanta had nothing but C.J. McCollum going for him.
No, Jalen Johnson, he's a beast. That's the reason why they let Trae Young go, because Jalen Johnson, he's that two-way player that Trae Young wasn't able to do. If it wasn't for his all-star stats that he came up, Trae Young would still be there. Trae Young left because of him. So I'm not going. They're young too, but again, they went through them. Even though they bust their ass, and then who else? The 76ers.
That was a weak 76er squad.
I mean,
luckily Branson isn't here to defend them.
Yeah. Well, what team the 76ers had was strong since Embiid been there?
The year he won the MVP.
The year that he won
the MVP.
And what happened to him when they got in the playoffs, though?
I mean, they got bounced out. That wasn't supposed to happen to an MVP. Not that early in the season or in the playoffs.
All in all, I'm not going to say the Knicks is going to be. They're going to have something to say about this.
First of all, I think the Knicks. So I think the Spurs will take it in 6 games.
What? I believe the Knicks will take it in 7.
They have no answer for Wemby.
What? Why don't they?
Because, first of all, Cat is not, first of all, defense.
They're not going to, I mean, they're going to put Robinson on him. They're going to put Robinson between him and OG.
Mitchell,
Mitchell Robinson and OG Anunoby.
Mitchell Robinson is coming off surgery for his pinky.
I mean, listen, he know this is the finals. He got
a week. They're starting next week.
Exactly. He got enough time. So, again, they got something to say. And who gonna stop big body Brunson?
Everybody.
No, I mean
Castle.
Castle.
Yes.
He gonna listen. You talking about big body Brunson. This man.
Castle is a big guard too.
Of course he is. Castle is taller than him. But again, big body Brunson has shown people he is something to be reckoned with, man.
I'm not denying that.
Right. So again, until I see them do it on the court, I think the Knicks got a shot. I believe they can get it in 7.
Mm-hmm. So Branson's in the chat. He said, just to see the Knicks have a parade would be cool. I still think the Spurs are going to win, though. I agree, too.
Of course, people going to say that. I mean, because, like I said, Wemby. But, again, we're talking about this is the big moments. You know what I'm saying? So far, they knock off the defending champs. Again, it's because Chet is the one. He's the one that tonight, the reason why they lost, my opinion.
Branson said Robinson's hurt. He's out the first couple games. No, I think he's playing.
No, it's been reported he's playing. He
just had surgery. What, today? Yesterday?
Last couple of days ago. So he got over 2 weeks before the first game. So he'll be all right.
Mm-hmm. And Branson says, "Don't forget the Canes." And I was sorry,
course.
Branson, we don't do that.
Yeah. No, we're not at sports, man. We were just telling the.
We just wanted to explain why we came to y'all so late.
Yeah.
We were watching the game. That was a game 7. To me, that was the real NBA Finals.
I'm not gonna say that. It was a good game 7, Western Conference. Everybody automatically say whoever wins is automatically a favorite.
They are.
Okay, true indeed. But again, I believe the Knicks gonna have something to say.
Spurs in 6. And that's me being nice. I really think it's going to be 5.
Knicks in 7.
I do not see a sweep happening either way. But
I see Knicks in 7. Or I wouldn't be surprised they beat them in 6. Real talk. I mean, that's just my opinion.
Branson said Wemby is a bigger game changer than Brunson.
I mean, again, Brunson hasn't been the reason why they've been doing. The offense has been coming through Cat. He's the point center. So again,
you really think Cat is going to dominate over Wemby on either side?
I mean, they got just like Wemby can pull up for a 3, Cat can pull up for a 3.
Yeah, but Cat can't do what Wemby does on the other side of the ball.
The reason why because he's the tallest guy. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
No, it's not just because he's the defensive player of the year.
Of course, because the nigga is long as hell. He's the biggest motherfucker on the planet.
That's all you need.
All right. So again, I believe the Knicks have something to say. Because you talking about their wing players against the Spurs wing players. You talking about Josh Hart. You talking about OG Anunoby. I mean, come on. And Grimes, what's my band? Grimes coming off the bench. Yes.
Y'all don't stand a chance.
All right. I'm just saying. I think the Knicks going to win in 7.
I really see the Spurs. Yep, Spurs in 6, and I'm standing by that.
Fine. Knicks in 7.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, let's go ahead and keep it moving. Customary shout-outs. Want to give a shout-out to Eighth and Fancy for all of your adult beverage snacks and needs.
Shout out.
Then we have Dank Drinks. The dankest of drinks. Then after that, we have Crimey Dealers. Very crimey, very dealerish. And last but not least, the local food plug. Please eat responsibly. Okay, Branson. Oh, Branson says Spurs in 6 too, so he agrees with me.
No problem.
Yeah, we're gonna see how that plays out.
Exactly.
But lots of things have been going on this week. One major surprise this week, to my shock, was Ray J being in the news. Ray J was participating in a celebrity MMA match, and to my shock, he was knocked out in the second round by. What's his name? Super Hot?
Right.
Super Hot Fire.
I mean, again, just based off of looking at the nigga, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he was out of shape.
He's 45-year-old with a heart condition.
Supposed to be dying.
Yeah, supposedly
remember,
dying.
We reported that he said he's supposed to be dying, but he's in there, out of shape. And you just know that how the way he throwing punches, he had no practice.
None.
He had no. I mean, how the way he didn't even hit him hard. He check hooked him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He checked him. He just went down.
Yeah, but apparently it's a little bit bigger than just getting knocked the hell out.
Right.
There's been a little bit of a scandal going on with some comments made. Ray J made in his post comments fight.
What I've just heard, they said Ray J will not be paid, and actually Ray J will be fined. That's all I heard, officially. They're saying that Ray J supposedly tried to rig his fight and got bets placed on himself for up to $1 million. Because Ray J made some questionable comments at the end. They said apparently there was a conversation that happened at a party in LA before this happened that supposedly preempted what was supposed to happen. It just didn't go as planned, and that's why they're launching this whole investigation.
Earlier, I heard
What'd you hear?
Ray J had an agreement with Super High Fire, and this came from Adam. I don't know who told Adam this.
Okay.
Super High Fire, that nobody was gonna knock nobody out. They was gonna let it go to decision. But now you're saying bets were placed. See, that changes everything.
I'll spell it out a little bit more. So what I was told, they said the guy who's running Brand Risk, at the end of the first round, he walks over and he says, "Mother, you better throw a punch, because you ain't getting paid." And the guy said, "Oh, what? Oh, let me go knock out." Here's the problem, right? The problem is, I believe Super Hot Fire knew if he put hands on Ray J, as soon as he hit Ray J, he got knocked out. So this is why he never hit him the first round. He's hoping Ray J could try to hit him, that he could try to fake it, and then basically realize, like, yo, bro, I can't fake it. And then he's realizing, yo, this is not going according to plan because Ray J don't even have a move to try to get the win. He doesn't have a move. From what I heard, the conversation was Ray J better get up out that bed before he end up in handcuffs.
Is it far-fetched?
Is it far-fetched for Ray J to have put money on himself to win?
Yeah. I mean, because
It's not above, it's not beneath Ray J to do something
like I
that.
said, just look at him, just the looks of it, like it's night and day. And then he's throwing punches. He's like, that's why he got smacked. What was it, last year?
Yeah.
Got smacked. He ain't no fighter.
He's never been a fighter.
Right.
He wasn't built to be a fighter.
Right. You know that. I mean, he like this. This Ray J. And dude just said, boop. He just tapped his ass.
Yeah, so, I mean, I was a little bit shocked that Ray J was stepping in the ring considering all the sympathy he was trying to garner a month or two ago.
No, the point was he wasn't supposed to get knocked out. He was supposed to last. That's all. So he didn't expect to get hit.
Yeah, so there have been all these accusations about Ray J trying to throw the fight. Ray J's basically saying there's no way this fight was rigged because Ray J says he would have not allowed himself to get hit that hard by Super.
He didn't hit him hard. That's the crazy part. He didn't hit him hard.
Yeah, he didn't really hit him hard, but he hit him hard enough.
I mean, if you're not expecting to get hit because y'all have a prearranged agreement, your thought process and your guard is like you're not really expecting it. So if somebody did and you're not used to getting hit, you going down.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he hit it like across the eye? Yeah, that's wow. You can knocking the motherfucker out.
Yeah,
and he didn't hit him hard.
It's enough to knock him out. Now, Ray J made a couple strange remarks inside the ring saying we had a plan.
See?
Which also was a claim. And he also said we lost a lot of money tonight.
See?
Yeah, so as a result, Aiden Ross, who is the promoter of Brand Risk Promotions, and he's the one that promoted this fight, he's launched an investigation into whether the bout was a prearranged plan.
Man, come on, man. Listen, first of all, they are not really – it's a celebrity fight, number one. So, celebrities putting on a celebrity fight.
Mm-hmm.
He just branded.
Yeah.
What you expect? Now,
Ray says he was so confident he could win that he used RainBet, an online crypto casino, to put $1,000 on himself. So, $1,000 ain't shit. Not on the level Ray J's at when he's pulling in all that money from Raycon.
Well, if you hit right on the crypto, it's different. Because crypto, it can go double to quadruple.
Yeah, but that's still $1,000 of his money.
I feel what you're saying.
That's not a lot of money for, like I said, Ray J's doing financially well, I would like to think.
Yeah, he got some businesses and stuff.
Yeah. So, for him to invest $1,000 in himself when he's stand to make $1 million or something off of, that's nothing.
I mean, again, like I said, if he's blurting this shit out and he's dazed, right? He's telling the truth. He's speaking he thought that, this shit was supposed to be going one way.
Yeah. Now, Ray J's defending it, saying the plan, he said, was to win. He said that was the only plan that they are referring to.
The plan was you wasn't supposed to get hit. Your fat ass was supposed to last all the rounds. That was it. Because if so, nigga, you would have had some type of practice. If you call yourself going to win, how the way you were throwing those punches ain't no fucking way. You would have been practicing.
Yeah.
Your ass wouldn't have came in with no dad bod body. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thinking you going to win. Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. Ray J needed more than one wish. He needed a couple wishes. Yeah.
One wish.
He wish
I didn't get hit.
Yeah. He wish he could duck. He wish he didn't have the dad bod. He wish he didn't need the money.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so this is a really interesting thing, but like you mentioned, this is going to bring the feds into it. As Branson said in the chat, the feds are looking into it now, so now you're under investigation.
Of course. Which dummies? I mean, if y'all not looking, what you think? Cash Patel and his crew, they looking for shit like this.
And Cash is looking for anything to get the heat off
Get the
his
heat
ass.
off his drunk ass. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, y'all just making it easy for him. Just keeping it real.
He's looking for just anything. Get the
Yes.
heat off my drunk ass.
Because look, they talking about Terry Rozier supposed to through his whole was 100 million.
Yeah.
Supposed to be that they got. I mean, like, yo, y'all
They keep fucking with Terry Rozier. That's
Man,
pissing me
listen,
off.
I mean, again, you guys to really prove that unless you got in writing him taking some money, which we don't know, that's going to be kind of proved hard to tell that somebody's hurt.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, exactly. So with this Ray J fight, in addition to not only getting knocked out on camera, he said Ray J had to check himself in the hospital. He said he suffered a concussion.
Yeah, he did.
A concussion and a contusion, and his heart rate dropped abruptly. He also said he got medical approval from top professionals before getting into the ring, and he said his heart issues are the reason he checked into the hospital.
If you got top end medical professionals told you that you can go take your fat ass in the ring, then how is it that you come back and say, "Oh, you had to go in because your heart was not"? No, that don't make sense. What it was, again, you didn't expect to get your ass hit, and when you got hit, you know what I'm saying? Then your heart probably changed up on you because you was like, "Hey, nigga, I wasn't supposed to get hit." He said, he said that wasn't the plan, nigga.
No, it wasn't. I
That
don't
wasn't
really.
the plan.
I don't get what he was thinking. Like, first of all, being 45 with a heart condition is just bad in itself.
I mean, he got in the ring, so I mean,
But that's my point. I don't know if he's bluffing about the heart condition.
He
It
is
does.
bluffing.
Something is wrong with him.
He's
and
bluffing.
I don't believe it's total. I don't believe he's bluffing too. I believe he's exaggerating, but I believe there is a health condition with him.
His ass is fat. That's what you can see. Anytime you get a beer belly gentleman, that's when the doctors start saying that you are pre-diabetic. You feel me? Because all the sugar is in there. If you can't see your shit, that's why your ass got diabetic. So, you know, you got to keep the stomach off.
Yeah, so I don't know what's next for Ray J in this situation because it's like you just got knocked out. Now you're being accused of rigging something. I mean,
again, some of his fans or some people that they'll start Googling him and looking up his music and stuff like that. You know, when you up that top tier, any type of controversy to bring attention to yourself can bring dollars in crazy ways that we could even think of.
Now, they're saying in the first round the reason they feel it's fixed is because nobody was throwing punches. They said Super High Fire spent the first round backpedaling and refusing to engage, throwing 0 punches, and Ray J charged forward and landed shots. And then once round 2 happened, that's when Super High Fire started throwing punches, and Ray J didn't last but 30 seconds into the second round.
You gotta give a shout out one of the top number one fan out there, Charles.
Yes.
Charles was saying, where all the Ray J's what he said, booty goons?
Oh, yeah. I have no idea what the booty
I don't
goons
know
were
what
at.
it is, Charles.
But, yeah, Charles also said Ray J got in the ring looking like he was sponsored by Krispy Kreme. Yes, he was.
Yes.
Krispy Kreme and Hennessy.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so Ray J was not looking in shape, so that could be another possible reason why people feel this was a rigged fight. You know, it doesn't seem like he trained, even though it was a celebrity MMA event.
Even some celebrities come in fit.
Yeah. So fans were asking him at the press conference, like, "Damn, bro, you want to die, bro? You ain't supposed to be doing this type of thing."
Because they, like I said, you got a few months ago, you telling everybody you about to die.
Yeah.
Then you coming out here want to get in an MMA fight. I mean, and you not looking in shape. Like, what we doing?
Yeah, it was really not a good look for him. Now, Branson says Super High Fire had the nerve to tell Adrian Bronner he could knock him out. And I believe he could. It was a current Adrian Bronner.
I mean, again, yeah. Probably now, Adrian Bronner, he probably give him his money, a show.
Yeah, not trained, focused
Right.
Adrian Bronner.
Yeah. All it takes is one good shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it, you know.
Yeah, so This is a little bit strange. I just hope Ray J, whatever he did this for, I hope he got his money, because I'm sure he did this for money. Because I'd be really upset if he did this for attention with a heart condition.
Hey, listen, you'll be surprised, dog. And he probably called out when he said he had a heart condition, how much money he probably made that day.
I don't know.
That
I hope
week.
it was quite a bit.
Right.
I mean, you know, his
Exactly.
family got a little paper, so I'm sure.
We talking about him himself.
I know. I'm just saying he shouldn't have to jump into the ring like that.
I mean, like I said,
money.
some people will do hellacious things to keep people talking about him.
Yeah.
Like how he got on the scene. I mean, hello.
With his sister.
No, he didn't get on the scene because his sister. He got on the scene because Kim Kardashian. That's how he got on the scene.
He was on the scene before Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, we knew about him, but
Ray J had songs and TV shows and movies before Kim Kardashian.
Again, he really didn't take off until the sex tape.
He didn't take off after the sex tape.
He did from where we knew him because Brandy to the sex tape. Yeah, he's able to separate himself.
He was a child actor. He
Of
was
course.
rather successful too.
I mean, to a degree. So, I mean, most people say yes, he was successful. He was able.
He was a working actor.
right. He was able to find life after being a child actor. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Most of them don't.
Yeah.
So that's all.
Like the girl from Boy Meets World who got into adult filmmaking. Yeah. Ray J is more successful than her. At least he's known for stuff outside of the adult film industry.
Maybe you got Raven Simone.
She's not in the adult film industry.
No, she's not. But I'm just saying, just life after, without getting off the subject, life after child actor. He's that right there really put him on the map. And then, you know, of course, his music, he had a couple of decent hits.
Yeah. Yeah. One Wish is still my favorite Ray J song. It's probably the only Ray J song I would put in my playlist.
Right.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on because Cheyenne Dr. Pepper Bryant is still in the news this week. There's been lots and lots of revelations going out about her since her original appearance on The Breakfast Club promoting her book. Lots of people are coming out, speaking out against her.
And we all said that since all this been actually brought out last year, being rehashed again this year, basically saying if anybody putting her on their show or their platform, you're doing it for clicks.
Yeah, I mean, I can agree at this point.
Yeah.
But everybody's bringing up previous interactions with Cheyenne Bryant, just kind of adding on to the story. I've seen people she allegedly went to doctor programs with. There was somebody who had said she knew her during the doctor program and she was calling herself a doctor before they had finished the program, and her instructors had advised her not to do that because you're not a doctor yet, but she still did it. So that was one person who had spoke out against Cheyenne Bryant since.
Corey Holcomb put his own game.
Yeah, Corey has been saying this about her for years. So, I mean, I'm a follower of the 5150 show, so, I mean, I'm not surprised at the backlash.
He's speaking facts.
Yes, he's been speaking facts. But another person who has came up with some revelations this week was Torre. I always forget his last name, but we know Torre for being on MTV, just being on social media, period. He's a host type of person. He hosted a BT show which featured Cheyenne Bryant, and that's where their alleged beef stems from. He and her had a back and forth, and the tape was kind of brought to light this week once all this dirt was put on Cheyenne Bryant, and he's going to break it down.
This was disturbing.
First of all, Teray, first of all, Teray.
Why don't you let me wrap the show? I'm ending the show.
First of all,
what is the point of interrupting me?
First of all,
we're getting out of here. Like, what is the point? What is the point? It says go to
voice when you're talking to me. Lower your voice when you're talking to me. Because you're acting very, very gentle, very soft, and very feminine. And this is the problem.
It was over. And Cheyenne knew we had to wrap because of time.
She had been told many, many, many times throughout the season, do not interrupt Torre as he's wrapping the show. It was written in the script, in every script, do not interrupt Torre as he's wrapping the show. She and I and the producer had a whole meeting mid-season about don't interrupt Torre when he's ending the show. I tried to avoid her interrupting me by tossing the last question of the show to her so she would feel like the show had ended with her getting to speak a lot. It always made me suspicious of her credentials to hear her advocate for violent parenting. What person who's educated in the field of child development would do that?
I think that there are rules and in their structure, and there's a thing called boundaries, and boundaries have been proven to create healthy relationships, not just between people, but for that person within themselves.
Okay, but boundaries don't really relate to corporal punishment. You're conflating things that are of different issues.
If we raise kids with no boundaries and no structure and discipline, they go out into the world and they don't understand that, and they end up being in battles, and they end up actually having a lot of issues with law enforcement.
Completely untrue.
Yeah, so that was a little clip of Torre addressing his back and forth with Cheyenne Bryant on their show, which was on BET. It was Truth Talks, and that happened last year in 2025. That was a resurfaced clip. As you saw, there was Frank Ski in the clip of Vera Martin, as well as Torre and Cheyenne Bryant. Torre basically addressed this in a longer clip, and I took the opportunity to watch it. He was basically saying the issue originally stemmed from Cheyenne talking over him when he was trying to end the show. When it comes to ending shows, it's a big deal because of advertising. You've got to end it right here so you can get to the ads and stuff, so everything's got to kind of end like that. And there was an issue with her over talking him previously in other episodes where he was trying to end the show, and she would constantly cut him off to get her point in. They had meetings about this with her to discuss it, and she's still doing it. So that's why Torre kind of snapped in that clip, because he had said, we already had meetings about this and you're still doing this shit. So that was why he was a little bit frustrated and angry. And it didn't take long for Cheyenne to, drop the doctor act and go into, I guess, hood rat. So she started calling him soft and, don't speak to me like like I'm your wife and shit.
Pretty much being disrespectful.
Very disrespectful.
To where if someone had if she know, first of all, anybody off first glance know Torre is not like a confrontational type man.
Yeah.
So she has a dominating personality, and she tried to flex on him and take over his shit. And again, if she met her match, right, then she's the type of woman that you will see all the ugliness about her come out, and she will get lowest to the low, to where if she has to lie on you to get you fucked up, she will. Because she's that type of, that she feel like when she say something, everything stops. Mm-hmm. And she may have entertained men that given her that platform just because, one, she's a beautiful woman, but after that, she comes off as a type of woman that you really have to like, hey, shut the fuck up and sit down.
Yeah. I've dated a few like that, and I can't.
And they toxic.
Yes, you eventually have to leave them, otherwise you become toxic by hanging around them. So sometimes you have to cut the relationship so you can preserve you.
Shit.
Yes. Yeah, they'll destroy your shit. They'll lie on you. They'll say all types of crazy shit. Yeah, so that's a very unfortunate situation. But Torre kept discussing this issue, noting that she was very difficult to work with, prone to interruptions, long soliloquies, and meandering off topic. So she's had lots and lots of issues working with Torre. Torre has admitted these issues have been problematic.
So pretty much, when did she came of late? Because this was over a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Corey Holcomb been talking over a year ago, and people wasn't really, they thought they were just, they was whatever. You feel what I'm saying? When did she came in to where she really started flexing. Everybody started, well, most of the women started gravitating around her. The Cam Newton interview. Because Cam Newton, he's this masculine, and see, we talked about it. There's an attack on masculinity. You feel what I'm saying? Here go Cam Newton. He's a 6'6", 260-pound dude. You know, he's confident about what he's doing. He's telling him like, "Hey, I have multiple women, mothers, and I got children." And you creating a broken home, and and that ignited a lot of women that probably felt some type of way, and they pushed her to the forefront, which she's a fraud.
Yeah. Well, as mentioned before, Corey noted she was a fraud years ago. And it seems like Touré even mentioned that. He said from the first conversation he had, he did not believe she was a doctor, and he had always questioned being asked to call her that. And he could tell she was not anybody's intellectual. So really what it seems like with Cheyenne Bryant is a lot of people behind the scenes knew she wasn't who she said she was, but didn't say anything for the sake of getting along. They didn't want to seem like a hater. Right. They didn't want to talk down on her.
Again, you're giving her too much grace, and in the fact that she still, even the fact that y'all was giving her grace, she still was like, fuck y'all, I'm going to do this. And see, the problem is, and this is where I have a problem when certain men open the doors by saying when you checking certain women that is out of pocket, whatever the case may be, they come on talking about you're sassy. No, you're not sassy. You calling that spade for what it is. And because people didn't call her and check her for what she is, gave her too much latitude to where she's on a platform using other people's platforms saying bullshit that doesn't make sense. And women is projecting and getting enraged based off the bullshit she's saying.
Yeah, she's saying a lot of bullshit. And what kind of set it off was their conversation and their take on parenting. It was amazing how she had all these opinions on parenting and no kids. That was amazing how.
No kids.
Yeah. And Touré was calling that out kind of where he was just like something seemed off that a mental health professional was advocating spanking and physical punishment.
What she did was play off on women's sensitivity. That's it.
Really it.
She played off of women's sensitivity. She knew that that's a hot topic that if you are, in other words, she's a pretty woman.
Yes, she is.
She says some intellectual words that half the people don't know what the fuck she's talking about. And she was confident about what she's doing. She's no different than what they had. It was a CIA agent that's been in the military for 20 years, faked that he had a damn the credential to get in there, stole over $40 million of gold bars, and that's when they found out about it. So the fact of the matter is these people knew what they're doing, their identities are lying, but they felt confident and nobody checked their ass.
Yeah, that's amazing. So this is a bigger example of what lots of men have been saying about lots of women and their way of debating, because all she did was question Touré's manhood by calling him soft and insinuating he was gay.
Right.
That's amazing because she was calling him gay and saying he had a wife in the same sentence.
That's just like saying that you calling her out her name.
Yeah. She said, you're acting very, very gentle, very soft, and very feminine.
But if you came off aggressive like how she's baiting him to, right? Now it's like, look at him. He's an angry black man. He can't control his temper. Some other bullshit.
And the crazy part is I have yet to see a video that was siding with her. Even women who were like feminists are like, I hate defending a man, but Touré, I have to agree with him on this.
Yes.
So she's looking worse and worse. And you're right. The real downfall happened when women turned on her, because men been saying the same shit about her for a couple of years.
So now I'm going to keep on saying this.
Yes.
When a person deserves to get checked, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You know, call that shit like it is, because if you don't, all you doing is helping building confidence in them of, then you ain't going to say shit, I'm going to keep on doing it. And then what it's going to take? Their actions their inactions may cost somebody life or freedom.
Now, Juice Drops Entertainment says she's always using the shaming tactics.
Yes.
And that is true. I learned you take a lot of power away from women when you're not like ashamed. I learned with the internet being the way it is, women try to shame you with the truth. And if you're living in your truth and you're fine with it, they can't shame you.
No.
A woman will try to say you broke, you only make X amount of money.
Because,
I'm like,
yeah, that's the tact that they use is try to stoke your ego to see like, well, bitch, I can do this shit. Da, da, da.
and 9 out of 10 times a woman saying this has less money than you. Because
Exactly.
I learned that women who have more money than me don't bring up.
They don't.
Nigga, you
they
broke.
don't. They don't. Exactly. There's no need. If they know they got more than you, they ain't even saying that shit.
Yeah, so I learned you take great power away from them by just living in your truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always say that. I might not be rich, but
Living your truth meaning that means you don't do what they consider what a man is or what the average man does.
yeah, I always tell them if you think you got more money than me, let's pull out W-2s and find the fuck out. Because I got stock accounts, cryptocurrency, and all that.
Listen, I don't care if she do have more money than me. The
I
point is, I will eventually have, based off my mentality, how I go, I'm going to have more. So it doesn't matter. And anyway, it doesn't matter because, look, that means we got more money. We can do more shit.
Yeah. That's amazing. So, yeah, hopefully more and more exposure is going to be brought on Cheyenne Bryant.
It's a whole lot of exposure. It's just
Did you see Amanda Seals defending her?
Of course. I mean, she's another one.
Nutty, crazy as cat shit.
Right. It's like, can I take you serious? Because in one hand, there are video evidence that you spoke the truth. You're on point about what you're saying. But now you got viral clips of you talking some baddie shit. Like, then I can't take you serious after that. Because, like, there's no way anybody that's defending Bryant, Mr. Cheyenne Bryant, from here on out, you are a clown.
What about Umar? Is he a clown too?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. I think Umar's just, I think he's campaigning to get in them draws.
Of course.
Yeah, and she's going to reach out to Dr. Umar because he's trying to smash.
Of course, and she going to drop them draws because Corey says she's a bottom.
Yeah.
She's
a bust down.
She know because as of right now, if she doesn't stay viral, she's
gone.
She's gone.
Yeah, and what she really needs to be concerned about is there could be some legal charges coming for her. There could be some sort of charges being pressed up since she pretended to be a doctor, and I don't know how I know legally she violated something promoting herself as a medical doctor. But yeah, there's going to be some sort of legal ramifications for her doing this. There's going to be some sort of charges going to be brought up soon.
See, the point is, she can be okay if she says she's a life coach.
But now she is.
But she refused to say that because when you have doctor in front of your name, nobody's going to challenge that.
Exactly, and that's not even a battle we're fighting because there's too many videos of her from the past couple of years calling herself a doctor, saying she's a doctor.
So how many people that she has supposedly spoken to as supposed to be as a doctor?
Yeah, so this is going to be very interesting. Now she's going to be playing with her freedom as well as her reputation. So did you also see her response video this week of her in a bikini?
Of course.
I don't understand what the point of that was.
She's want to stay relevant. And right now, anything she does is going to be viral. So she's trying to keep it going.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, this is a damn shame. It's a damn shame because I don't really understand why she had to promote herself as a fake doctor.
No, what it is, it's a damn shame how people can pretend to be something and get on the internet and have... This is where people get caught up in the likes and the views. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you have millions of likes and views and you got thousands of comments commenting on it from your looks to your smarts, like, yeah, girl, you saying that shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? You are cultivating a make-believe world in your head as well as playing on millions of women who feels like you do. And you're just speaking it out loud.
Yeah. I think... Really, what it was two things.
Don't have no kids and never been in a meaningful relationship.
Yeah, it was two things that I felt really got Dr. Bryant in the spotlight. One was her looks. She is an attractive woman. But two, she knows how to talk. And I think the number one thing a lot of women could learn from Dr. Bryant is being able to be in your femininity gets you into places you don't deserve to be in. You can control the whole room by being feminine and being well-spoken and looking presentable. I don't say you got to be as fine as Dr. Bryant to move ahead, but this is a lesson for a lot of women to learn from if you can learn something from this.
No, break it down to the simplest form. She was just confident in her lie.
That's what I'm saying. She was confident, but
she was confident in her lie. She knew just by how tall she is, how she looked. She got the average man. She got him a hook, line, and sinker.
But confidence alone didn't get her this far. She knew how to speak to people, and like I said, she was in her femininity. Because from my understanding, she's a lesbian or she likes women. You would never know that.
She said she goes both ways because she did say she had entertained a man recently.
Yeah,
that was a Cam Newton interview.
We don't know if that's true though.
She said it out of her mouth.
What?
That she had, she didn't say exactly when, but she said she did dated a man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, no. In regards of being with the man, Corey even said he's seen her with D-Ray.
Yeah.
So we already know, like she's getting dick down.
Exactly. So she go both ways.
Yeah. But I mean, you would never know that based on the way she carried herself. I didn't know she was a lesbian. The way she presented herself, it was Corey who put me on to all that shit. I would have took her at her word because I didn't think to look at that type of shit.
Like I said, how the way she presented herself and how the way how she automatically attacked a man's manhood automatically put me on game.
Yeah.
Because like I said, when you challenge, the point is when you take that command away from her.
Yeah.
That's almost like, okay, it's war now. You feel what I'm saying? And whoever win that jostle, like I said, she's the type that she would go down. She'll burn the whole fucking house down.
Yeah, I mean, and I get that. And for all the red flags, what I'm pointing out are the green flags that helped her arise that I think women could benefit from if they actually took a look at some of the positive things that got her in the spotlight.
I mean,
basically what I'm saying is there is a reward for being in your femininity. That's basically what I'm saying. If she came out trying to act like a dude, she wouldn't have been able to get to the level she's at. She got to the point by kind of being the female
alpha.
Not a female. Well, I know she said that.
That's how she came off.
Yeah, I guess.
She come off like, hey, I know. First of all, she knew she peed game. Y'all gonna look at me because how I look.
Yeah.
So based off of that, I'm going to manipulate you based off how I look, and I'm going to control the room by my confidence, how I talk. Because like I said, most men going to give it to her immediately because, damn, she fine as hell.
Well, it's like what Corey said. She got over on the lames.
Yes, and the lames is usually in the power.
Exactly. Right. That's who's in power. Lame motherfuckers are in power. Exactly. They're the ones with the money and the ones who call the shots.
They call the shot. So if she's able to get over on their asses, so that means anybody like an alpha male that's like, they see this is some bullshit and they try to challenge her, you feel what I'm saying? She got covered. Because when you got motherfuckers saying, that's sassy when you what? No. When she's out of pocket, she needs to be challenged and check her ass.
Yeah, I fully agree with you on that.
See, now, y'all making me look like I was a damn right about this shit when I was talking about all that shit. Some people need to be checked.
No, I agree with you. Some people need to be checked, and she certainly needs to be checked. And she's getting checked right now. I'm pretty sure this time next year she'll just be a laughable punchline. Hopefully the OnlyFans page will start because that seems to be what happens to a lot of unsuccessful pretty women.
Yeah, like I said, anybody right now put her on their platform, they know she gonna drive up views and clicks.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, she's 2.0 Rachel Dolezal. And I gotta say, Rachel Dolezal's OnlyFans, god damn.
She ain't coming that way. What makes it even more, like I said, her whole game is blown up now. So now she gonna do, in my opinion, she gonna have a few diehard fans that's just gonna be there for her.
I want to see her so broken down she gets the OnlyFans page. I want to see her bust down. Like Rachel Dolezal, that page that's disgustingly good. I mean,
I never seen this all.
Bruh, Rachel Dolezal said, fuck it. both figuratively and literally.
Oh, really? So now you want bust down?
Nah, I don't want to know. Hell no.
I'm talking about Miss.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, hey,
I don't know. If
that's the one thing.
Look, if she did a OnlyFans, only way I'll look at it if I hear people like, "Hey, y'all, you need to go," then I would take a peek at it.
I have one rule for celebrity nudes: if she's a female, I'm gonna see him somehow, some way. I don't pay for celebrity. There's a lot of message boards I hang around. Sometimes you run into some shit. I ran into a Diddy freak off tape this weekend.
Word.
There is a Diddy freak off tape.
Oh wow!
I saw it with Daphne Joy.
Oh shit!
And Diddy's in the motherfucker.
Of course he is.
Yo, I don't know what the deal is with this tape because I thought there would be a bigger deal about it. But I mean, I saw it. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if this is
AI.
I mean, I don't believe it's AI. It was a good 30-minute long tape.
And it was grainy like it was over a decade ago or something like that.
Bruh, I don't know what the deal is.
How clear was it?
Oh, it's I'm gonna show it to you after the show.
Okay.
Assuming it's still live, whether there's a website I went to that linked me to it. If the link is still active, I'll show you the shit.
Because like I said, if anything like that popped on, that should have been.
But I thought so too, but I'm like, hey, maybe people don't know about it. Okay. I don't know. All I know is this video came across. I see Daphne Joy on it. And towards the end, you see Diddy in there. And I was just like, hey, I thought more people would make a big deal out of this.
Hey, I don't know.
Okay. Well, yeah, shout out to Cheyenne Bryant. We're going to be eagerly awaiting that OnlyFans. I wanted to go ahead and move on to Drake. This has been a very big week for Drake since he dropped those 3 albums last week. Yep. Me personally, I've given it a listen. I thought it was all right.
It's okay. Everybody that's been listening to it says it's okay.
But Drake has been breaking records.
Of course.
Here's every record Drake broke after releasing his 3 new albums, Iceman, Maid of Honor, and Habibi T, and there's a crazy amount of them. First, Drake officially passed Michael Jackson for the most Billboard Hot 100 #1 songs by a male solo artist. Drake now has 14 #1 hits after Janis reached the top spot, while Michael Jackson previously had 13. Next, Drake became the rapper with the most #1 albums in Billboard 200 history with 15 total, passing Jay-Z, who had 14. He also became the first artist ever to chart over 400 songs on the Billboard Hot 100. 42 out of the 43 songs Drake released on May 15th entered the Hot 100. Drake also had 12 albums charting on the Billboard 200 at the same time, the most ever for a solo hip-hop artist. Iceman alone produced 10 top 10 hits on the Hot 100, the highest total ever for a rap album. Then there's streaming. Make Them Cry earned 13.2 million Spotify streams in 24 hours. And finally, Drake became the first artist ever to hold the #1, 2, and 3 spots on the Billboard 200 simultaneously with his 3 new albums.
Yeah, so Drake's been holding it down. 40-something tracks, and like almost all of them tracked on the Billboard 200.
I mean, shit. I mean, look, he put out 3 different types of albums, and then, like I said, people was eager to listen to it. So the point is, even though he's up there now, how long he's going to be up there? That's the question. Because most of what I'm hearing, the albums is okay.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything like revolutionary from anybody about the albums.
Outside of Drake fans.
Yeah. Drake fans have a tendency to overrate his work.
He's the GOAT.
Yeah, even Branson said Make Them Cry is a classic.
Right, but again, the albums, all 3 albums as a whole is mediocre. That's the consensus that I've been getting on my timeline.
I would say they're mid.
That's mediocre for him.
Oh, for him.
Yes, that's mediocre. If everybody talking about how he's been holding it down since he been in the game, for people been anticipating, like we gave the same energy for J. Cole. In my opinion, J. Cole's is better than his 3 albums.
Yeah.
J. Cole double album is better than Iceman and the other 2 albums, all 3 albums. So that's just my opinion. But again, he's going to get it because everybody want to listen for themselves to see it. I want to see how long they're going to last a month from now.
He's going to get it because there's really no other competition. J. Cole was the last album to really kind of compete with Drake. Since Drake's album has dropped, Lotto dropped, I guess, Friday. Did you hear Lotto's new shit?
No.
Me neither.
I think the only other thing that's outside of Drake that you are hearing is your girl, Diddy, girl.
Young Miami?
Young Miami. That scam, that hood shit, that shit is being played.
Oh, yeah.
All over. So that outside of Drake, you hear Young Miami song.
I wouldn't even compare Young Miami.
I'm just saying.
No, I know what you're saying.
All I just said was outside of Drake's dominating everything, the next song I'm hearing is hers. Her shit is hot. I mean, I'm seeing white people playing it, everything. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, you also have to realize this is currently a weak hip-hop music industry. There ain't a lot of albums and music.
I get it. This is why I say when I hear young cats talking about OG's music is whatever, I laugh at it because I'm like, a lot of this shit, you ain't going to hear it 30 years from now.
Yeah, I don't see it. It's too microwave fast. Yeah, Isn't that what Charlemagne said?
Yeah, you got a lot of YNs listening to our music, especially R&B.
Yeah, R&B, because R&B isn't good right now. But
hell no,
it's streaming to me that's really effing up these numbers.
Of
just
course.
Because
you can go viral just like that.
Yeah, so Drake has pushed 463,000 equivalent album units. And that's what I don't like. Not 463,000 albums, but the equivalent album units.
Right. So it's different when Mike when Mike, in my opinion, he still got the record because you selling physical copies.
Streaming
is easy. You know what I'm saying? That's why they don't get paid as much as they do.
As I mentioned last week, there's no way I would have heard all 3 Drake albums if physical media was in. I'm not purchasing 3 Drake albums.
I wouldn't bought it.
Yeah.
If you're purchasing a streaming service, you can just download
it. Yeah.
You can hear it. So it's different. That's why I'm like, he got numbers, but to me they're inflated numbers.
Yeah.
When you going against the like of Michael Jackson, when he sold physical copies.
Exactly.
And then you add on the streaming right now, he still run laps around his nigga. That's all I'm just saying. It's night and day.
Streaming just ruins and fudges numbers.
Right, because you don't have to. You really don't have to put no good work out there.
But we got to deal with it because it's the only thing we got.
Right, because it's easy access.
Yeah.
So you can easily all right, let me just listen to it. Mm-hmm. If a person had to really buy that shit, they wouldn't buy it.
No,
outside his fan base,
or at least wait for the reviews in the source.
Exactly. And once the reviews come out and it's been mediocre, then I ain't buying it.
Yeah, shout out to the source for saving my money on that Cannabis album.
Hell yeah.
Because Can I Bust, that was a day one cop. I was like, nothing is going to stop me from getting Cannabis album.
I got it, though. I ain't go for it.
No, I had every intention, and I was supposed to get it that day. I went with my mom to the grocery store. While she was in there, I was in the magazine section. I saw the source. I pulled it out because it said we're reviewing Cannabis. I was like, oh, I know it's got to be 4.5 mics. That's how amp I was. Right. Then I saw it. I said, 3 mics? Yeah. What the fuck?
It was okay.
Yeah, I was like.
But you talking about 3 out of 5, though.
3 out of, yeah, but you have to understand the hype around Cannabis.
I feel what you're saying.
Nigga, I was expecting nothing less than a 4 mic album.
You know, of course, because on the mixtape, the nigga was.
He was an animal.
He was an animal.
Yeah, to all you YNs out there, I can honestly say the 2 biggest hypes around debuts was Cannabis's and number 1 to this day, Snoop. No artist was more anticipated than Snoop's first album. As somebody who lived through that.
The only reason why, because he was, this was pre-internet.
Pre-internet and all that shit.
Pre-internet where his case was across the nation. You know what I'm saying? He was involved in a murder case.
Yeah, that and everything. But I can tell you, there was nobody bigger waiting on their album than Snoop. I remember going to the fucking mall like once a month.
Are we
before Doggy Style.
Okay, are we talking about hip-hop artists only?
Hip-hop artists only.
Okay, all right. Well, then, yeah.
Okay, because we saw on Dr. Dre's The Chronic, it said coming soon, Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style. So we knew the album was coming soon.
I mean, of course, yes, because...
And it took like 2 years. What, Chronic came out in 92, Doggy Style came out in 94. Yeah, it was 94 when it came out. I remember that.
Or you mean to go the other way? Doggy Style came out first before.
Yeah,
Chronic.
that's what I said. Chronic came out in 92. Doggy Style came out in 94.
No, Snoop Dogg shit came out in 92.
No, it didn't.
You sure?
Yes, you can pull it up on Google. Chronic came out in 92 first, and on the inside jacket it said "Coming soon, Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style." I remember that jacket, so I'm like, "Oh shit, Snoop's gonna be dropped." I didn't know it was gonna take 2 years. I did not know at all. I remember going to the mall because the source would tell you at the back, "Oh, Snoop's album is coming out this week," and you were like, "Oh shit!"
I mean, because outside the hype, he was what you call one of the first people that lived that lifestyle. He lived what the fuck he was talking about.
And well, to lots of people.
I mean,
NWA.
of course, but I mean, a lot of them wasn't on trial for murder neither.
Yeah.
So again, and back in those days, for information to be from one side of the coast to the other side, and you made it like that, that was big. So that also amplified, and he beat the case. So that amplified, like, okay, now he beat the case.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that added to his persona. But yeah, I can just tell you, for those watching who weren't around, there was not a bigger hype for Snoop and cannabis. That was the point I was trying. I've never seen any other rappers since or prior to that have that level of hype and anticipation, and I don't think you can nowadays with the internet. But yeah, there's no other debuted album.
That's why I say when you judging past hip hop artists and the achievements they've made, it's a lot different than the hip hop artists today because, like I said, you had to physically go purchase their music to listen to it. So for you to have the aura and outside your fan base of any other person that want to listen to it, and he didn't have the internet, that makes it much more, in my opinion, more special.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on because there was a little bit more of a serious story going on this week with Josh Jacobs of the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
He was recently left custody. He was arrested for suspicion of domestic violence.
Hasn't been charged yet.
Has not been charged yet. So, yeah, it was all bad. Police were called to his crib. I don't know how many people had reached out to call 911, but there were multiple calls to 911 when he had an argument going on with his girlfriend. And there's been dispatch audio released adding context to what's been going on with the alleged domestic violence incident with Josh Jacobs. So they're saying he was dating a influencer. I forgot what her name is. But they got into an argument. Apparently a neighbor called the police.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So it looks like the audio obtained reveals a dispatcher speaking with the police officer about yelling and screaming she could hear on an open line within Jacob's home. It sounded like things were being thrown on the phone. So it sounded like the dispute involved a male and a female. And then a second call audio was added as a dispatcher described a neighbor calling about the sounds being heard from Jacob's home. So, yeah, they received multiple calls when authorities arrived at the residence. He wasn't there. He left the scene in his G-Wagon, though police tracked his license plate down, and a call went out to stop the vehicle if it was seen on the road. So he was arrested the past Tuesday following an investigation by the police department.
Just held for 24 hours.
Yep, and he was booked on 5 domestic abuse-related charges, and this happened in Brown County Jail. And
first of all, nobody has said he hit anybody. Just said, only thing was said, and you can hear him, is he yelling, breaking shit.
okay, well, these charges include battery, domestic abuse, criminal damage to property, domestic abuse, disorderly conduct,
Property, his house. Let's keep it moving.
strangulation, and suffocation and intimidation of the victim, which sounds like some really good sex. Nah. Yeah, so there was some strangulation and suffocation. I don't know. Do they have wounds to prove that?
I don't know. We'll see. But one thing for sure, it ain't going to be too hard for a neighbor. Number one, he live in a high-end neighborhood where that shit quiet as hell. So,
It ain't quiet now if it's on the media.
No, it's quiet if his ass, first of all, he probably one of a few black people that lives in that area. That's number one. So any fucking loud noise that he makes, it's going to be known, and they're going to make sure. Now, of course, what's the complexion of the woman? That's another fact.
She's I think she's white. I don't know. I've seen photos of her earlier.
She's non-melanated.
Oh, she's definitely not black.
Okay, so then that's another thing. So if neighbors know that you are involved with somebody that's outside your race, they definitely gonna keep an eye on you. And then if she gonna holler, help, whatever, or even if she's instigating shit, it's gonna be amplified higher.
Yes, it is.
So we just gotta wait till shit come out and go from there.
Yeah, so his girlfriend, it's Ash Cash.
And an influencer. So let's
Yes.
keep that in mind too.
They've been together since 2025.
Recent.
Yeah, so that's still kind of new.
Fresh.
Yeah, she's learning to duck now.
She's trying to damn get that bread.
Yes, indeed. So it looks like the nature of their relationship, it's in a serious legal battle. So apparently the strangulation is a felony, and the other 4 are misdemeanors and a really good nut.
Now, of course, they can say a strangulation if she tried to probably lunge for him. He damn stiff arm her ass. You feel what I'm saying? So again, we got to be very careful because it doesn't take much to throw dirt on somebody of color name and people are like, oh, he did it. Nah, let's see it. Let's see what it's up.
Yeah, because I need to know what happened, but I mean, something happened.
He's not put on the, if it was some real shit, the NFL got a NFL personal conduct policy. He would have been put on the list where he cannot play. He has not been put up there. So must be something there. So stay tuned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see where this is going to play out. But let's be honest, just the accusation is enough to ruin this man's reputation.
Yeah.
And I can't entirely say at this point if he's innocent. I learned let's not jump to either side at this point. We do
He's
know
supposed to be innocent until proven guilty.
that is true.
Especially if he doesn't have a history of any type of violence against women. So let's
Does
keep that
he
in mind.
have it? He doesn't, does he?
No, he don't.
Okay.
So he never been in trouble. As long as I've been following him, he's never been in trouble.
Yeah. So this is going to be interesting, but I think just the police being called is enough to leave damage. Something happened.
Of course.
Apparently.
He was cussing. He was making noise in a quiet neighborhood, breaking shit, and they know that, no white folks know that he was, making some noise.
Yeah, I want to know what damaged property happened.
His shit. It was in his house.
Yeah, that is.
Or they can say if her phone broke or cracked, they can say that.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? So it can be some little ass shit to be like, oh my God. And it's like, she probably dropped her phone like, oh, you damaged her property.
That's a possibility. Well, I got to get more details because, I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with the Packers roster this year.
I'm familiar with him because Jacobs, he's out of, I believe, Alabama.
Yeah,
so again,
Tide.
so he's never, as long as I've been following him, he's never been in something as serious as this is right here.
Yeah, so the wrong woman brings it out of you, fellas. I know from personal experience.
Or Cheyenne Bryan clone, toxic ass woman trying to then steal your fame, get some money off you real quick.
Yeah, there's toxicity in all various types of forms. But let's go ahead and move on because
you know what that just brought me to my attention?
Go for it.
If I ever become rich, they will never see my real house. I'm gonna have me a house that if
safe house.
A safe house. If I'm just dating you or we just smashing, you gonna know about this. You're not gonna know about my real shit.
Oh, of course. But wait. What kind of money are you getting? Because are you low key rich and people don't know? Because if you're a public figure,
people will know I'm rich in a sense. They'll know. But again, you won't have access to. Consider my safe space.
Well, if she knows you're rich, she's expecting a nice house.
Of course, it's still gonna be nice. It's just not gonna be my main joint.
Oh man, see that's where you fucking up.
No, it's not. Because first of all, if it's 6 months, and within 6 months, I can say whether I'm gonna deal with her longer than the 6 months. You feel what I'm saying? That means she get another 6 months. Because you can know somebody for years. And until you get in a uncomfortable situation, whether it's by choice or by fault, they can show a whole new side of you. You feel what I'm saying? And if you at the point in your life that you want to commit to somebody, you gotta separate your safe space if you have the means and have a honeycomb hideout. Because like I said, women can play and act a certain way just to get in. Once they get in, it's hard to get their asses out.
See, that's where you messing up because my second place wouldn't be nice. My second place would be in the projects.
No, but it's just like you said, if she know you rich, if she know you got some business about yourself, I'm gonna live like how I'm gonna live, but you won't be in it. You feel what I'm saying?
I'd have to get a spot in the hood to let her know we can live nice in the hood, but I'm broke.
You can't live in the hood.
Yeah.
Because why? Somebody gonna know you got money. They gonna come rob your ass.
I know. That's why it's my second house and there ain't shit in it. It's gonna just be my bed.
You can't even go to get in. They gonna come stick your ass up.
It ain't gonna be that level hood. It'll be like Raleigh hood. That's dangerous.
Raleigh ain't got no hood.
Shit.
Well, they got one little sector.
Raleigh got hoods. It's just they're not as bad as everybody wants you to believe them to be.
It's a strip.
Yeah, because we come from like major metropolitan areas. Like
blocks.
there's crimes in
blocks.
D.C. and Maryland
and Newark.
Yeah,
there's blocks.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
you're talking about 1 million people. Probably out of 1 million people, at least 100,000 of them is on the wrong side of the law.
Exactly. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. Complex was in the news this week. They decided to release a list of the top, 100 rappers from New York City. Mm-hmm. It was 100? Or am I mixing that up?
I thought it was 50.
Yeah, it's top 50. Hold on, let me verify because I hate to NY rappers. I hate to be wrong with that shit. Nope, it's top 50. You are correct. So Complex released the top 50 best New York rappers of all times. I don't necessarily disagree with who they selected, even if I disagree with the order. But there were a couple of rappers who were not too happy about the list, which was Max B and French Montana. The reaction caused Max B to leave the interview.
I don't even see my name up there. Huh. Now you know I'm putting my name on top. That's crazy. You ain't got the Don up there.
Listen, this
You
is a
think
top.
all them niggas better than me?
Most Def, Pun, Doom, Ghostface, Prodigy.
I'm finished with this interview.
Wait, Max. Max.
Yeah, here, Montana.
Max. You can bring yourself in.
We got here, Tim.
Yeah, let's go.
We going to New York. Let's go.
This is the last part.
Come on, Max.
Max.
He really out though.
He left?
He left?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Tell him to come back. We can adjust it. Come on.
Okay, who had more influence than Max B on this? He started The Wave. Yeah, bro, Kanye named his album The Wave and had to call Max B to get him on the album. Bro, influence?
Yeah. Nas made the song Wave Guys.
His top 3 influence on this list. Why am I, no, that is disrespectful.
That's facts. That's facts. Like his influence.
He started melody rap, bro. Like Drake and all these people will tell you. Wiz Khalifa and all of them will tell you. Like he pioneered the singing sound.
Yeah, that impact part of the criteria, he definitely scores very high.
So what is he missing?
Nobody can take Max B serious.
I couldn't take Max B serious after that one.
Like he didn't even top 100. Let's just be real.
The fact that he thought he was in the top 50. New York is probably the hardest rap list of all cities you could put together.
Exactly, because you really had to have some serious skills.
Yeah, because there's just so many rappers out of New York that made noise over the years, like L.A. too.
And still making noise.
Yeah. But, I mean, it wasn't the worst list. Jay-Z topped the list as the number 1 New York rapper of all time with Big number 2. Nas was number 3. Rakim was number 4.
I no problem with that.
LL Cool J was number 5.
Now you can, Some would say L should be number one, but again,
Nah. I can't put L above any of these cats.
why can't you?
I can't put L above Jay-Z.
Why can't you?
Because Jay-Z is dropped.
L came out before.
That before shit don't mean nothing.
Right, but he set the
LL Cool J came out before Rakim, Nas, and B.I.G.
Right. So you trying to say LL catalog is not?
Are you trying to say Curtis Blow's catalog is better than LL because he was out first too?
No, I'm talking about LL's work. His work speak for itself.
No, I mean he's got a solid discography.
Solid.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's
what? You don't agree he has a solid discography?
I'm not an LL fan. I think he got a hell of a discography. And we talking about over 4 generations, 4 decades.
Yeah. I mean, I said he got some joints.
Yeah, but you're saying, okay, that's another day. Well, me personally, I have no problem Jay being number one, but I can make an argument that LL can be number one.
I can't put him above Big.
I can.
Okay, so after LL at number 5 is number 6, 50. Number 7 is Nicki Minaj. 8 is DMX. 9 is Busta Rhymes. And 10 is KRS-One. So that's
7,
top 10.
Nicki Minaj.
That's politics. They needed a woman in the top 20.
I'm about to say that's politics like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but they needed a woman in the top 20. So they have Little Kim at number 12.
In my case, I can make an argument Lil' Kim should be number 7. Because like I said, she's
The only issue is
especially when her whole image is based off of Lil' Kim's.
Here's the difference. Nicki Minaj allegedly wrote all of her rhymes. Little Kim had rhymes written for her by Big and other artists.
Hey, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah,
if we're gonna give Drake grace with his ghostwriting, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not the biggest Nicki Minaj fan,
I'm
but
not.
Yeah, I've never heard serious accusations of the shit she writes not being hers. So that's why I would put her slightly over Little Kim.
All right, no problem.
Okay. Like I said, the list had the normal, usual NYC people. You had Mos Def at 18, Kane at 19.
That's why I said Kane can be at 7, but we know that's politics. But let's keep it moving.
I don't really see anybody that I would have an issue with. I mean, Pop Smoke.
What number he is?
27.
What?
They put him above Mace, Big L, Cool G Rap.
Oh my God.
Fat Joe.
Straight disrespectful.
Yeah.
He don't even have enough body of work to be over the men.
Yeah.
He doesn't. Can you? I can't even see him top 100. That's politics again.
Who?
Pop Smoke. I can't even give him a top 100.
I don't know his discography enough to say.
My opinion, his discography.
I mean, him dying has something to do with it.
Yeah, that's it. But this is where I have a problem with people thrust ahead of people who put in body of work. That means something. You feel what I'm saying? So he doesn't have a long enough discography to crack the top 50.
I mean, I guess I agree.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Just like, again, I mean, we know that Nicki, to me, in my opinion, she's too high.
Mm-hmm. But regardless of out of all 50, I can't really say there's somebody on here that doesn't deserve to be here.
Top 50?
You could argue.
Pop Smoke? Yes.
Well,
yes.
Even that, yes. Because
yes.
If we're gonna hold a limited discography against them, then Biggie would have to have the same energy applied.
Biggie got what,
two albums? Pop Smoke, I don't know how many.
And the second one was a double album, so it's technically 3. So what are we talking about?
No, it's still 2.
I said because it came as 1, but it's really 2. It's a double album.
Yeah, I know what
okay,
you're saying.
I got you. So, I mean,
yeah. You ran out of words.
No,
nigga.
I don't. I'm just saying. I mean, again, you telling me Pop Smoke better than Biggie?
No.
So I like I said, I can make some argument that he doesn't deserve being top 50. That's all.
I don't know his discography enough to say.
I know it enough. Now he's a trendsetter. Yes. Did he set a trend in New York? Yes, he did. So that's the only way I can see that. That's the reason why he that high. But no, I can make an argument that he doesn't deserve to be top 50.
Yeah. Well, rounding off the list at number 50 was French Montana, which is why he decided to stay in the interview when Max B got up and left. Again, there's nothing shocking on this list outside of maybe Pop Smoke. That's the only person I can think of that's like.
If we go through this whole list, how many people up there don't have a classic album?
Jay has a classic, Big has a classic, Nas has a classic, Rakim, LL, 50 Cent all have classics. Nicki does not have a classic album. DMX does. Busta Rhymes, okay. KRS-One, yes, of course. Prodigy, yes. Little Kim, yes. Ghostface, yes. MF Doom, yes. Big Pun, yes. Jadakiss,
yes.
Album, no.
Okay, no.
Cameron,
The only reason some would say the purple album. Some would say that, but he got enough hits though. That's the reason why Jadakiss and Cameron stays there because they have.
Wait. Now, if we're talking hits,
okay,
Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Okay, so that don't count. No. All right. Mos Def has a classic.
Yes, he does.
Kane does.
Yes.
Slick Rick. Method Man was on a classic album.
But he don't have a classic one.
Yeah.
So that's 3.
Chuck D, Public Enemy, classic. Run from Run DMC.
Classic.
Q-Tip, yes.
Yes.
Cardi B, no. She's number 25. Now, it's the same rules apply.
You're right.
Is it singles, hits?
You're right.
Okay, Raekwon, yes. Pop Smoke, no.
No, 5.
Mace, would you give Mace's first album classic?
Some would say yes, but me personally, no. So,
I wouldn't call it a classic.
6.
Okay, so then you have Big L. Do you consider Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous a classic?
I mean, you gotta be I'm a Big L fan, so I'm gonna say he got some classic.
Okay. Then after Big L, we had where was I? Cool G Rap.
Yes.
Okay. Fat Joe.
Yes.
I think Jizza, of course. Yes. Foxy Brown. No. No. Do not sit there and say that first album was good.
Okay.
It was not good at all.
7.
Okay. ODB got a classic solo. Cool Keith. Yes. Ultramagnetic. Ja Rule.
Yes.
What? Vinny Vetti Vici.
That, or you can do the one after that.
MC Light as a Rock.
Yes.
Nori.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. CNN.
Cool Mo D.
Yes.
Okay. ASAP Rocky. Does he have a classic album?
No.
Okay. Then Melly Mel. Yeah. I give him that.
So you got
Paz the News. Yeah. Fabulous. No.
Yeah, no.
Fabulous. No. Grand Puba. Yes. That's Brand Nubian. Jim Jones. No.
No.
Styles P. No. Biz Markie.
Yes.
Okay. Lloyd Banks. No. A Boogie with the Hoodie. No. And French Montana rounds it out. No.
So it's 12.
Okay, so about 2/3 of the niggas on those lists
got classics.
More people got classics than don't.
Exactly. So
pretty good list.
Okay,
well, I'm not mad at that list. All right, moving right along. We wanted to move from that. Let's go ahead and get into the sports section of our show. All right, last week we covered Jackson Dart opening up for Trump at a rally, which led to a very big fallout between him and Abdul Carter, as well as the rest of the Giants teammates, allegedly, because all of this is hearsay. We have not heard any other Giant players being vocal about it.
It was 3 outside Abdul Carter that vocally online said something about it. The only reason why Abdul Carter got, because he was like, I thought this was AI, you know what I'm saying? And plus, they're both in the same draft class. And, of course, he's a Muslim. But
of course. So, after all the hype, Jackson Dart did give a response. Excuse me.
He had to, listen, see, this is what people got to understand. When it comes to sports, right, we can agree to disagree on our lights. But when we in here in this facility, how we carry ourselves outside of that facilities project on every man that's in there and woman as well. So he had to understand, number one, you're in a blue state.
Yes.
That's number one. Number two, you with a polarizing president right now who's not popular. And on top of that, if you paying attention what's going on around, black people voting rights is being stripped away. And you lead 85% of the people that you work with is black. So you got people who quietly vote for this man. We don't know. So the fact that he jumped his ass out there, you know what I'm saying? He's not reading the room.
Yeah, so Jackson Dart responded to the media. They had off-season workouts. And after practice, I guess Dart had to read a prepared statement by his PR team.
You had to.
Yeah, where this was his first public, I guess, response to what happened last week with him introducing Trump at the rally. And he just basically said he's always loved the country and he respects the office of presidency regardless of political affiliation, regardless of political party.
Safe move.
Oh, yeah, sounds safe as hell, bro.
Salty, white, washed talking points. But go ahead.
Now, in addition to that, after that, Abdul Carter did say on social media that him and JD are good.
Actually, I mean, I watched NFL Live, so the reporters, when, after OTAs, asked him questions, he's like, hey, him and Dart had conversation. They talked about like men. He said, ain't no beef between them. You feel what I'm saying? They understand where each other point and move forward. He said they still are teammates and they have a goal. So, again, they talked it out. One thing for sure, he had to talk to them black players.
Yeah.
He had to, because ain't no way in the hell you're going to bring your ass up in there thinking you're going to pull that stunt, then you're going to lead men that you knowing that you're dealing with somebody polarizing. And then, what's even crazy, of course, they brought up Chris Paul when he interviewed Obama. You know what I'm saying? And when he introduced Obama, the difference is Obama was polarizing because some of you MFs just didn't like his ass because of his skin tone. Let's just call it like it is. In this case, this is totally different because we have an unpopular president who's breaking all laws known to man.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? So, and he doesn't care who he's stepping on to get that. So let's keep that in mind.
I fully agree with that. So, yeah, Abdul Carter did address the media again as well. He was just basically saying Jackson is one of our leaders. He is the face of our franchise. He not only represents himself, but he represents all of us. And that goes for anybody who wears a Giants uniform. If he chooses to align himself with a man like Trump, it's my responsibility to not only show my teammates that I'm against that, but to show the world. Now, that doesn't mean we have to spread hate. That doesn't mean me and Jackson hate each other or that we have beef. When asked if Dart apologized to him, he said an apology was not what he was looking for.
He did.
Yeah, he probably did.
He did.
Like, calm down,
Yo,
bro.
man, I ain't mean that. That wasn't my whatever.
And it's like, yeah, the apology is fake as hell. It's like, bro, there's nothing to apologize for because you're not sorry. You
did what you meant to do.
You consciously decided to do this, and
you just thought you wasn't getting no blowback behind it. And also, outside of that, I mean, he also said some disparaging comments towards the people that live in and around the state, as well as the fan base. You know what I'm saying? So he did throw a jab at them because it was a lot of people on Giants talking about burn his jersey. Let's go ahead and so he had to come out and straighten his face.
Yeah. So Dart says he understands that politics can be sensitive and that people will have different opinions, but what matters to him is that he can rely on the bonds he's formed with his teammates to have authentic conversations with them, and they ain't gonna be blocking for your ass.
It's gonna be a couple of lookout blocks. Like, oh shit, my bad. You all right?
Yeah, boy. They gonna have that Giants O-line they had about 2-3 years ago when your boy Daniel, what was his face?
Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Running for his life.
Yeah, boy. You're gonna have that level of offensive line when Jackson's.
The only thing that people can say, oh, his jersey sells. So what? The point is, he's still got a lot to prove. And like I said, if he's gonna continue to play like how he played last year, this is gonna be his last year playing because he can't stay on the field.
Yeah,
the one thing for sure, this is not college. You got men let me say this again. Men 2 times, 3 times bigger than you, run just as fast as you, stronger than you, and willing to put all day fucking weight into your ass.
Yeah. He's trying to be like the white Donovan McNabb.
Can't do it. You ain't got the body type. Sorry.
Yeah, boy, they about to crush.
They gonna crush
Jackson.
your ass, boy. Watch.
Yeah.
Watch. And we talking about people on the opposite team. They gonna bust his ass. Welcome.
You hate to see it. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on. There was something that happened this week that I thought was kind of interesting. It was the enhanced games. Are you familiar with that?
No.
Okay, so this is the inaugural year for the enhanced games. So it's a multi-sport event founded by an Australian businessman, and it allows athletes to use performance-enhancing substances without being subject to drug tests.
Wow.
Organizers claim the substances must be FDA approved and used under medical supervision. So basically, it's an Olympics for athletes on steroids.
With no restrictions.
Correct.
Oh,
so
shit.
they just wanted to create like an event where you can just,
Be yourself.
Well, they said they wanted to have a mix of like nature, science, and.
So they wanted to see what's the difference between somebody that cheats versus someone who don't cheat.
Well, yeah. Well, they're basically saying these drugs don't get them banned; they get the athletes rich. So basically, yeah, they had their inaugural event this past week. They've been having, they're like Olympic events, but they're
just with no rules to it.
Yeah. So basically, the money that's being made is not that major. They said it's going to be like 6-figure salaries. Prize money.
So pretty much companies who trying to push their product probably most likely be the ones into
Most likely. Shit. So on top of prize money of up to $250,000 for event winners, there will be $1 million for a world record. So every time they break a world record, they're going to get $1 million.
But the world record is
not.
It's
yeah,
not official.
They've already said they're not going to.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, I guess you're gonna find a segment of people that are gonna want to get involved in this because they're gonna want to get some money. I mean, it ain't gonna spark my interest because if you can't do it naturally, I mean, why would I be interested in watching you doing it? That's not approved.
Yeah. So I just kind of wanted to see it. Just to kind of see what enhanced athletes can do.
I mean, shit, we done seen it. Look at a lot of events from track and field to baseball, football. Why they got banned? Because a lot of them they recovering from injuries. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you got a muscle tear or whatever. They recovering these certain enhanced drugs help them recover fast.
Yeah. So the logic behind this is the organizer said. They basically created this because they want to see how far athletes can push themselves to the limits.
It's just another avenue for betting. That's all.
Yeah, but they're also saying it's in the benefit of science. The people behind it are saying it's not logical to not allow PEDs because it's the same if you send people and say, oh, great, you're a coal miner, but we don't give you a helmet.
Of course. I mean, again, they're going to say in the name of science, but science has already proven why they're a banned substance and they're not into sports, period. So now you're going to create an event that you basically said those banned substances that the world body says is no, you can't take. You're going to create an event that say you can take whatever it is as long as it's quotations FDA approved, medically approved. Those are talking points. Those like slick talking points where we know they're banned. That's why they're not accepted. But carry on. Just another way to, like I said, betting.
Yeah. So they got weightlifting events there. Of course, these juiced up motherfuckers are going to be
right. So you're going to have a juiced up. If you know everybody juiced up now, what's the way? Who going to bet? It's another avenue to bet. That's all. Betting is a multi-billion-dollar industry right now. You feel what I'm saying? So they're going to create any and anything that can get somebody's attention, and then if you can make some money off of it some type of way, it's going to happen. That's all.
Yeah, so 42 athletes are currently signed up. Out of those 42 athletes, 38 have elected to use drugs. So only 4 people.
So we knowingly know that everybody's juiced up.
Yeah.
Okay, so now if you know everybody juiced up, what will make it more interesting?
Well, make it more interesting is these 4 people who aren't juicing. Right. They enter the enhanced games believing, I guess, that they're going to be they're superior to these people.
So now outside of that, right? The next angle is who's the juiced up more. So what make it even more profitable? You got to bet on that shit. That's all. That's all. That's all I'm just saying. That's all I'm just saying. Any event that's created to gain interest, the next level of interest they need you to do is not doing off of YouTube and likes and shit. They want to get money. So you got to pay for the shit. That's what they want you to bet on.
Oh, yeah. There's definitely going to be money. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Jonathan Stein for subscribing. We got the message.
All right.
Appreciate it. Now, all you people watching, if you subscribe while we're doing the live, we give you a shout out, and you'll be forever recorded in infamy.
Yes.
On our podcast.
We gonna blow, baby. Best and believe we still climbing.
Yes, we're still getting up there. But yeah, shout out to the enhanced games. I've caught a couple of events. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't sit here and say, oh, it's revolutionary. It's just the Olympics with juiced up people. So they're moving a little bit faster than the normal athletes. And with this money incentive, I see a lot more people eagerly ready to participate in the future.
That's all.
Yeah, I'm just going to be watching some of this because some of the events are boring, even if they are juiced up. Right. But we'll make the most out of what they give us. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. I know you had mentioned Caitlin Clark not living up to her standards. She's in her 3rd year, right?
3rd year. And it seemed like the Great White Hype is, one, she's having a hard time. She's still managing injuries. And she doesn't have that flair that she came in her rookie season.
Yeah, you think that injury had long-term effects on her?
I mean, again, she's going against college. When you playing against college athletes, going against professional athletes that's bigger, stronger than you, their body more mature than you. Some of them had a couple of babies and stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, you're going to feel it. You feel what I'm saying? So that means them soft tissue injuries that she's experiencing is what's keeping her out. So somehow she's going to figure it. All I know is I've been looking at her stats. The last up until today, the last 5 games, she's averaged just barely 21 points. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, again, you know, maybe she's working through mental issues of, you know, trying to perform her best, but also trying to make sure she's able to stay on the floor.
Yeah. Now, they played – who did they play?
They played today. She only had 14 points.
Yeah.
14 points, 4 rebounds.
Yeah. So, looks like she shot a season-low 16 points on 25% shooting against the Portland Fire. So that's who whooped their
expansion
ass.
Team.
Yeah, and they're an expansion team. Exactly. Whooping ass like that?
They're an expansion team.
Yeah, and they got blown out by like 25 or 20-plus. Yeah. The Fire held a 87-62 lead entering the 4th quarter. And it was looking all bad for Caitlin. She only finished with 1 for 7 shooting from the field in the 4th and 0 from 2 from 3 with 6 assists. So, yeah, all that hype around Caitlin Clark, and it was just one fluke season.
It's coming off. So.
She's the white version of RG3.
I mean, again, like I said, she's talented. We'll see how the season goes on. But as of right now, I don't even see her as an all-star. Just my opinion.
No, not this year.
Not with these numbers as of right now.
Well, to be fair, they said her season low this year was this game, and that was 16 points.
Of course. So, like I said, we'll see. I'm just saying right now, from a basketball standpoint, or the level of play that she came in her rookie year, granted, last year she was injured, so she was out majority of the season. As of right now, she's mediocre.
And right now, the Indiana Fever are 4-4, so they're a 500 team.
Right, and they supposed to be favorite for title contenders this year.
Yep, and it looks like their next game they'll be playing the Atlanta Dream at home in Indiana.
Now, don't get me wrong. Now, they got plenty of time to turn around because this time last year, the Vegas lost the Vegas Aces. They was under 500 and they went on a 15-game winning streak all the way to the title. So again, it just as of right now, her game, she probably working through a mental as an athlete, when you get injured and when your body betrayed you, you feel what I'm saying? The mental part of being able to go out here and stay on the court to perform at the high level that got you here can play mind games on you. So we'll see.
Yeah. We will definitely see. So shout out to Caitlin Clark. May your field goal percentage jump up a little bit higher.
All right.
Yes. Okay, so I wanted to move along ahead because yesterday they passed some new rules in the NBA.
Anti-tanking.
Yep, the NBA Board of Governors recently approved a new 3-2-1 draft lottery system to stop tanking, and it'll start next year with the 2027 draft. Basically, it's going to expand the lottery to 16 teams and punish the worst 3 performing teams. So with the 3-2-1 system, they're going to get teams in the relegation zone, the bottom 3 teams.
So pretty much how every team was rushing to be at the bottom, you get penalized for that now. So you have to win to be able to get in that top spot. So a team who made the play-in game, who didn't have a higher chance percentage to get that top spot, they have a better chance than a team that is completely butt-ass.
So the bottom 3 teams receive only 2 lottery balls each, while teams finishing with the 4th through 10 worth records receive 3 balls each. And I guess the other teams that are outside of the lottery, well, I don't even think they're involved. So it looks like the 4 play-in losers receive 2 balls each, and the 2 number 8 seeds receive 1 ball each. So, okay, so 4 through 10 get 3 balls. Yeah. The 4 play-in people, or the 4 play-in losers, receive 2 balls each, and the 2 number 8 seeds receive 1 ball.
Right.
Okay.
So, like I said, just put more teams in the pick to be able to get that number 1 spot.
I have no issues with this, especially since my team was
playing butt ass, gave up the number 2 scoring record of all time. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
83 points.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, but here's the difference with the Wizards. We weren't trying to tank. Tanking is just so natural for our franchise.
Y'all were trying to. That's why you shut down Trey Young. That's why you shut down Anthony Davis, because you got what y'all got? Number 2? What y'all got? Number 1?
No, we got number 1.
Y'all got a number 1. Then
we getting AJ.
See what I'm saying? So look, it's no more stockpiling that shit. That's why, because it's some BS.
Well, we got 2 All-Stars now and a potential All-Star with the number 1 pick.
Well, you can't tank no more. You got to put a winning product out there. That's for sure.
I mean, I'm fully in agreement with you. But in addition to those anti-tanking rules, there was news floating around about Giannis. Now that we've gotten to the NBA Finals, the question of the offseason right now is, where is Giannis going to go? Do you have any idea what teams need Giannis the most?
Well, on my list automatically is the LA Lakers.
That's bias.
Of course it's biased, but we have a history of getting our big men.
That is true.
That's facts. And we've gotten one from Milwaukee once. And he became a NBA legend, and he won 4 titles with our squad. So, again, I got the Lakers number 1 because they have assets. Now, we got draft picks as well. So, it's going to come down who's going to jump out there.
But the Lakers don't have nothing to offer.
They do. We got AR. We're giving them a younger playmaker for older.
Giannis is like a top 5 big man in the game.
But the point is,
AR is not a top 5.
We not. What I'm saying is, you get a younger top 20. He's a top 20 scorer. He's a playmaker, and he's a steal because we got him in the 2nd round. So for him to make it to, he's a supermax contract player. That lets you know he got the talent. So that's one. We got some tradable assets, as well as, we got we got some 1st round picks. But the thing about it is, we can offer Giannis what he wants, and that is he wants to go to a big market team. Lakers is it. Because we all know the Knicks ain't going for him. He want to go to New York.
It might be.
Hell no. Just the fact the Knicks made it to the finals, that's done. I don't see them breaking up their team.
I
bring
do,
Giannis in.
because they're gonna get their ass whooped by the Spurs, and then they're gonna look to reload, re-up and reload.
They're gonna beat the Spurs.
No, they ain't.
They're gonna beat the Spurs.
Okay, so one of the bigger name teams is the Celtics, because
Jaylen Brown.
they're gonna have to trade one of them.
Well, he's up for extension.
Well, they're gonna have to get rid of Jaylen
Well,
Brown.
we'll know if they don't give him that extension. What, August? That'll tell you where they're gonna trade him now. Well, you'll know before then, because if number one, again, you talking about trading a younger player for an older player. They're both Finals MVPs. They both won a title.
Oh, AR?
No, I'm talking about Giannis for Jaylen Brown. If they made that trade,
Jaylen Brown and
Giannis to Milwaukee.
OKC Jaylen Brown?
No. I'm not. I'm talking about Brown from Celtics.
Oh, okay, because you were throwing me off. Jaylen Brown.
Yes.
Got you.
You trade him with Giannis. To me, Milwaukee had to give up something, because you're trading a younger player for an older player. Both of them is Finals MVP and both of them champions.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Both of them is two-way players.
I don't see a situation where Giannis gets to be in Boston to play with both Brown and Tatum. So, yeah, I do see them getting rid of Brown to acquire Giannis, and I do see a package being put together to compensate for the age difference between both. In addition to that, they were also discussing Giannis being able to go to Cleveland.
He don't want to go there.
He said that?
He wants to go to a big market team. Cleveland's not.
Well, number 3 is in the Knicks. Like I said, they're going to lose the finals, so they're going to look to re-up.
I don't see them going to break that up.
And then Miami,
no. Because Miami had to give up their young core that they don't want to do that.
Because I keep hearing about Ja Morant. What if he and Giannis team up in Miami?
Right. Who wants Ja Morant? Ja Morant he's a that's the reason why they ain't trade for him, because he's a one-trick pony. He can't shoot. So if you block off like you can do, if you got two players that drive, that you form a similar defense for, and force both of their ass to shoot jumpers, that's not a good tandem. And that's exactly only difference is one taller than the other.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why Ja Morant didn't get traded, because he doesn't have an outside shot.
He can develop an outside shot.
He hasn't developed it by yet. That's the reason why teams is going to lowball Memphis for him. So they don't really want him. If not, he would have been gone last year.
I agree with that.
No team reached out. They don't want to trade for him. They're actually hoping Memphis cut his ass. So again, you're not going to say, I don't see one team saying, yeah, let me get Ja Morant and Giannis on the same team. Bullshit. Because that means there's no floor. You can't put them both on the floor at the same time. No floor spacing.
Yeah, because neither can shoot and open up the floor.
So
that's going to be interesting to see. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled on how the Giannis situation goes.
Closer to the draft. Closer we get to the draft, you'll know where you're going.
Yeah, that's going to be very interesting to see. So, do you have any other topics to cover?
Nah, man.
So,
if you last this long,
yeah, you made it this long, you might as well like, comment, subscribe, and share.
YouTube page, subscribe. We are less than 2,000 from 10,000
subscribers. And we need y'all help. Tell friends. Y'all can tell your friends about us. We're cool people. We won't talk shit about y'all or say anything. Bullshit. Well, not about them personally.
Yeah, no.
So make sure y'all check that out. I guess we'll be back next weekend, as we always are, with the full house, hopefully. Yes. Kelly, did we explain why they weren't with us this week?
No.
Yeah. Buddha decided to go to their family fish fry somewhere.
In Virginia.
Oh, it was Virginia. Yeah, apparently there was a lot of food going on because it's Virginia and there ain't shit to do but cook.
Right.
So in addition to that, Branson is being a good uncle, watching Buddha's kids sacrificing his position at the fish fry.
Right.
I don't know where Kelly is.
She's out.
Yeah, Kelly's on PTO.
Right.
So hopefully next week we'll have
crew.
A full house. and more arguments to keep you entertained. See, me and Hassan get along, so there isn't too many disagreeable moments.
You see how smooth the transition was?
Yeah, if Ransom were here, this show would have been extended an extra 20 minutes. Yeah, but shout out to everybody. We'll see y'all next week. Stay alive this week, and peace.